I have 24 years in this country. I don't have even ID. If I've been in Europe for 4 years, I'm supposed to be a citizen. I have 3 children here. My 2 children in Port Shepstone. My last child is in Joburg there. I've been staying here for 24 years here. I've been arrested more than 7 years, 7 times.
I lost money, I lost property, I lost my wife, I lost my son over there. I swear to God, South Africa is not a country.
See, South Africans now are busy chasing away foreigners. A time would come, if we were to be governed by characters like Paul and Julius, where black South Africans would be scattered across the country. They, black South Africans, would be chased away. By the way, it would be worse for black South Africans.
24 years, I don't have even idea. Imagine. Then most of my brother, they are working nice. I was working nice of all business. They come and make a problem with us here. And now we become and make it like this. What is that? We have children here. Are we going to say I must moving here? And where my children are going to go? Even like now I'm telling you, I'm divorced with my wife. According to my situation. Not about these things. According to my situation, my life is fucked up. I was come from prison before 2 years ago. I don't have anything right now, as I'm telling you. I'm sleeping in the shelter. I have to pay 60 rand a day, every day. Where I'm going to get the money to pay there? If I'm not graphing, I'm not doing anything there. Please, that's my message. You are leader, wherever you are there, we're telling us you must go. And you must go too. The time of apartheid, we are the one we're fighting for freedom here. We bring all soldiers here when Mandela was in prison. When Mandela was in prison, all country, East African country, we bring soldiers here to help this country. Please, that's my message. I have 24 years here. No ID, nothing, I got it here. It's according to your country. I don't know because of apartheid what you are doing here. This man is come from Pakistan, this man what, I don't know what. According to how you are doing on your government. But if someone got money now you can affording to pay money, you're going to give him ID. But me, I'm long time here. I don't have even one ID, nothing I got. Even now if you arrest me, I don't have a paper. Play how many times? More than, I don't know, 100 times I already applied for the papers. More than 100 times I apply for papers, man.
It's not a country. I swear. Africa is
My name is Madabuchuku John Okeke from John Okeke from Anambra State, Oxigoroka government.
Where were you based in South Africa?
I based in Johannesburg, Joburg South, Tarfantin.
So Sandwich, are you happy to be back in Nigeria?
Yeah, I'm very happy because a lot have been going there. I'm very, very happy to come back with my life. Because a lot of people that will go through this process, some of them couldn't make it. Some passed away yesterday. 2 were killed yesterday. One was killed in Pretoria, one was killed in Jamestown because of all this Abraham. Yeah, so I'm really happy to come back with my life.
Sorry, how long have you been?
I've been in South Africa for over 7 years, since 2019, February 25.
Okay, do you have the necessary papers, documents
Yeah,
to be in South Africa?
Yes, I have my passport is valid. The ashram, I have ashram bed. Before we travel, we have to cancel the ashram by Home Affairs before they can process your TC.
Now, when you were in South Africa during this whole saga, were you under any kind of threat and what?
A lot of threats. Even where I'm staying, you can't sleep with 2 eyes closed. You can't sleep with 2 eyes closed. You can't walk by the street. When you are walking by the street, you have to be looking at your back in case. And those police people and use that thing like to make it like they open a business for them. Because even when they show you, even when you show them your document, they still want money from you. So I would say there is a lot of threat, and government are not doing anything. Their government are not doing anything about it. Some people will walk through this process. One of us passed away yesterday because of this process. They was hitting the guy with their stick, and the guy passed away yesterday night. And also in on Nigerian embassy, one guy was also robbed there, and they couldn't do anything. And policemen were parking there, they couldn't do anything for that. So I'm very happy to come back with my life.
Right now, I feel relieved that I'm back home because actually I've spent about 14 years in South Africa without being in Nigeria for so long. So I've spent about 14 years in South Africa. So right now that I found this opportunity to come back home, I think I'm happy, I'm relieved, I'm safe also. I'm back home here to start over again, because actually what happened to me in South Africa is terrible. Like what I'm trying to say is that I can't explain everything, because what I'm trying to say is that it's too much for me. The first attack I had with South African citizens was about 9 years ago. They destroyed my shop, they burned my properties. Then I have to start over again. Then after some years, about 5 years, they still came back again and burned everything down. They really attacked me, they beat me up. Then what happened that year, it was terrible for me. I have to run for my life. I have to change the province that I was staying. Then I have to relocate somewhere else. Still, they were still chasing us. They said that we Nigerians, we must go back. I've been to South Africa. I've been staying there for about 14 years. I was doing my business, legit business. I was doing an electrical job. I repair phones and I sell phone accessories. I've never committed any offense in South Africa. What I'm trying to say is that, even the police, they know that, because when I went to police station to do fingerprints, they couldn't find any problem with me. Understand what I'm trying to say? So, which means that I have never committed any crime in South Africa. But they keep chasing us Nigerians. They say that we must go back home. I don't know the reason why.
I experienced a lot. I swear to God, South Africa is not a country.
It's not a country.
I swear.
South Africa is a zoo.
South Africa is not a country. South Africa is a zoo. I've been in South Africa now 12 years.
What was your most difficult moment in South Africa?
Since when I've been in South Africa, everything difficult. I lost everything. I lost money, I lost property, I lost my wife, I lost my son over there. 3 years old today. Imagine, birthday today. And it's today they are chasing us. South Africa will never see forgiveness in this world. I swear. They will lack of everything. I swear.
My name is Emanuela Kagusu. Then I went to South Africa, so thinking I'm going to make money in South Africa, but that place is no place to go. It's not safe. We face a lot of difficulties because we Nigerians, we are very hardworking, but them, they are very, very lazy. So they think maybe Nigerians were taking their jobs, we're taking their wives, and whatever, So now they call something match and match, and that match and match thing is, they start shouting at the streets, parabolating around saying that we should amber. Amber means leave my country. So then we are not safe. Even where we are sleeping, our eyes is not closed because we are scared. So then we had to just come back home. No place like home.
My name is Samuel. I previously worked with MTN customer care service, so an opportunity came there to work with another SIM card company. So I decided to have another level of experience. So I went there to do that. When you're in an environment that you feel your life and property is no more safe, I think the best thing is for you to just leave that environment. You understand? We've been hearing it because I based in Cape Town, but there are some places where the attack is getting hotter. You understand? And all these people, they know where foreigners are. By the time they speak their language to you, you're unable to respond. They already know you're a foreigner. Even looking at you, they already know you're a foreigner. So they give themselves tips. They can just say, okay, go to so place, there is a foreigner there, and they drag you out, start insulting you, go back home, do this, do that. We're going to kill you. And, you can't wait until they kill you and before you take the necessary action. So, and that's why I find myself here.
Because you see now they're chasing away Africans. So if we get to that point where Paul and Julius, if that were to happen, were to run this country aground, South Africans would have to run to Mozambique, to Zimbabwe, let me tell you, black South Africans would be burned alive in Zimbabwe. They would be reminded of what they did to other Africans. So it is in the interest of us South Africans to make sure that we never allow characters like Paul Mashatile, like Julius Malema to destroy our country. Because if we were to allow them to do so, where would we go? It would be a terrible day for us to get to a point where we now need to run away from our country. Because, let me tell you, we would actually suffer worse consequences than the Africans are suffering now.
We are tired. We are very tired. They are coming in our country, taking our women, taking our jobs. We are very tired. They do the same job and you are driving a car, but I'm not driving. We are tired of this shit.
I've been here since I was like 4 years old, my whole life. It's like weird because, you know, if I wanted to, I can speak like an old boy's kid. And I've grown up with the people. I felt like a South African until the system failed me.
More than 1,000 Nigerians have signed up to leave South Africa after growing anti-immigrant protests over the past few weeks and over fears of xenophobic violence. I'm at the Nigerian High Commission in Pretoria where people have gathered to leave. Some have lived here for many years, some have built businesses, while others have raised their families in South Africa. We're here to find out why they're leaving today.
I've experienced a lot of xenophobia. Legit, my Uber driver yesterday was talking about the foreigners must leave and whatever. And I'm Nigerian. I just sat there, I'm like, you know, because I have nothing else to say. When you're sitting with an Uber driver and you're just trying to make conversation and then all you're hearing is hate, it's kind of hard to deal with. For the past 2 years, I was studying at Wits. I was studying engineering. My parents applied so many times with Home Affairs. They tried to reach out. There were so many necessary steps, and I have all the documentation, all the emails, but the system failed me. There was no replies, there was no information, there was no communication. And now I'm just being told like, yeah, bro, you're illegal. Even though I came here legally with legal papers, I understand Zulu more than I even understand Yoruba. I don't even know the country I'm going to. I don't know my family like that, unfortunately. The family I know is South Africa. And now I'm just stuck to go back to a country that is my home because I was born there. But I don't know anything about it. I don't even know the language. And I'm only 21 and I have to go through this thing by myself because I'm an adult, quote unquote. And now I have to figure things out that wasn't even my fault.
Why are you feeling bad?
I'm just sad and frustrated, sad and abandoned. I'm trying to be optimistic, but I don't even know what's waiting for me.
Some are leaving behind businesses, others are leaving behind jobs, families and friends, and even years of their lives. And as they fly back to Nigeria, there's one question that they'll be carrying with them on their flight that goes beyond South Africa. What does belonging look like when